Hi, this is Darla. Just a quick introduction. I wanted to show you in this video that we went to a book festival in Harbor Springs, Michigan. Harbor Springs Festival of the Book. If you're in Michigan, Harbor Springs is probably up here. So it's fairly close to the Mackinac Bridge. So, but it was just such an amazing time. Um, the book festival, I didn't even know that we had one. I was listening to a podcast about a book festival in North Carolina, and I was like, I wonder if we have those around here. So I Googled, and lo and behold, this came up. And I think this is probably one of the best book festivals around just because I feel like the major thing is they keep it super affordable. It was only $20 to attend. Most of the panels are free. You can pay for some extra add-on things. Like they have a keynote speaker. They had a lady who um, was a chef, and she had written a cookbook, and she had worked with Ina Garten. So they had her. You could pay. I think hers was the most expensive. It was $100 for lunch, the cookbook, and I think she made the lunch for you, and like out of the cookbook, and then you could listen to her speaking. Like I said, you got an autographed cookbook. So, but most the other things were mostly free or very, very affordable. I went to a couple illustrating classes. Those were like $10 a piece, and it was not a lot of people in there. I want to say there was 20 people, or or 2 dozen. Um, anyway, so they had different panels you could pick from every day. You can go through like the schedule that they have and pick classes back to back to back to back, or you could pick and choose, go to that, then go to Lake Michigan, hang out. There was just so much to do, and it was just super enjoyable. So of course, when I go to a book festival, I want to recommend books. I do want to do a further in-depth book recommendation video at some point, but for now we'll just do a couple that I've been reading. This one is actually from the book festival that we went to. So this is by Rainbow Rowell, and it is probably one of her like more famous titles. Although I think she is pretty famous in her own right. This book's maybe like 10 years old. It was a cute, quick read. I read it in a day. It is about a high school romance, and I guess I kind of took me back because it was set in the 80s, with cassette tapes and just that whole kind of vibe. It was very heartwarming, and you'll love the characters. My second book recommendation is Hollowthorn. It is from the Ravenfall series. This is probably upper elementary to middle school grade level. I like reading kids' books. This series, I liked the first one, which took place around Halloween, and I really enjoyed this one even more actually. This one takes place around Christmas, but it just gives you that magical, mystical vibe, which I love, and just like anything is possible. It was just the characters were very likable, and they had, neat, interesting, fantastical creatures in them, and filled with magic. We were surrounded by many like minded people at the Festival of the Book. It was very enriching, and I know we will continue to feast off of the enlightenment for months to come. Amidst the learning and the listening at the book festival, It was nice to take a break at Lake Michigan. I love, love, love Lake Michigan. Wishing you a wonderful week ahead. See you next Monday.